Soulful, emotional, and brimming with raspy, raw talent. How did a Georgia boy with a second-hand mic in his bedroom rise to hold the record for longest-running Billboard Hot 100 presence? This is the heartfelt story of how Jayton Dimsdale became TeddySwims.
Nothing makes me more proud than seeing him proud. You know, that's the biggest win at the end of the day for me is my dad being like, "Son, look what you did, bud."
Growing up in Conyers, Georgia, meant Sunday mornings filled with his mom's hymns and his evenings spent listening to his father gently strumming guitar. Those moments showed him that openness and strength can coexist. His grandfather led the local Pentecostal congregation, and music was woven into every single family gathering. It was around that kitchen table he first felt the rush of sharing a song with someone else, the spark that would drive him back to that microphone night after night.
Well, I did not start out good. Like, nobody starts out knowing what they're doing. Nobody starts out just...
Good learning trade.
You didn't just discover your voice.
As a teenager, he and his friends turned a backyard garage into a makeshift rehearsal space. Cracked strings and offbeat rhythms gave way to laughter and late-night persistence. By middle school, he joined the marching band on baritone horn, feeling how a disciplined beat could carry a melody across a stadium. In high school, a theater teacher cast him as a lead in Rent. Co-writing a Star Wars parody musical, complete with homemade sound effects, also helped save the drama program and taught him how performance can unite a community. He explains his signature raspy voice and soulful tone in a few simple words.
Probably started smoking cigarettes or drinking very young, way too young, you know what I mean? Like,
after graduation, he stocked shelves at a convenience store to save for recording gear. Afternoons found him at a community center lab learning sound basics. At home, he draped blankets over chairs, plugged in a thrift store condenser mic into an aging laptop, and pressed record on gospel standards, rock riffs, and soulful ballads. His ear for nuance was sharpened. The groundwork was laid for every studio session and sold-out stage to follow. Those late-night bedroom sessions had taught him how to shape every note. In early 2019, he set up his camera and pressed upload, discovering an audience waiting far beyond his Georgia home. He picked Michael Jackson's Rock With You for his first public lead. With that upload, millions were introduced to his velvet baritone and intimate delivery. And from there, he posted a new cover nearly every week. Pop hits, country ballads, soul anthems, rock riffs, you name it. In the months that followed, dozens of videos went live. A Hall & Oates favorite one day, a gospel hymn the next, a chart topper by Billie Eilish in between. Each performance grew his subscriber count and amassed comments praising his emotional runs and fearless genre blend. That wave of covers led to his first taste of the road, opening on Tyler Carter's Moonshine Tour in fall of 2019 and translating YouTube intimacy into live show energy. Back home, he channeled the momentum into Night Off, his first original single released independently that summer. By December, he'd signed a global deal with Warner Records, trading at-home do-it-yourself sessions for Nashville's legendary studios. That winter, he tracked demos with veteran producers determined to preserve his raw warmth. In January 2020, TeddySwims released Picky, his debut major label single, and embarked on his first headline tour that same month. He carried every lesson into packed theaters, proving that authenticity and versatility could turn a bedroom microphone into global momentum. Summer 2020 brought a turning point when he received a demo called Broke. He tracked his verse in Georgia, then watched in disbelief as Thomas Rhett added his part from Nashville, voices united across thousands of miles. In those 4 seconds, country swagger met soulful grit and sparked a hit on Billboard's country airplay chart. Since Broke, TeddySwims has forged an electric string of collaborations that showcases versatility. In 2022, Meghan Trainor slid into his DMs after hearing one of his covers, and together they crafted the pop soul single, Bad For Me. That same year, country star Maren Morris lent her voice to a reimagined album track, her subtly husky voice adding fresh depth. Indie band Ex-Ambassadors invited him onto their single Happy People, exploring themes of joy and social media overwhelm. Whether trading verses across video calls or laying down vocals side by side in Nashville studios, each partnership widened his reach and introduced his voice to a new audience. Following a stream of genre-bending duets, TeddySwims turned the lens inward for his debut album, I've Tried Everything But Therapy, Part 1, a collection built around unfiltered self-reflection. Its lead single, Lose Control, emerged as the heart of that album.
I think this was the first album that I really started kind of talking specifically about myself and for myself and using it as a form of therapy to heal myself. It saved my life, truly, in so many ways.
That moment marked a turning point. Lose Control became more than a single. It became a cultural touchstone for listeners facing their own struggles. Fans turned its chorus into thousands of TikTok covers, some drawing well over 200,000 likes as creators shared personal stories under its melody.
Somebody that came from doing covers of people's music first, to see people now covering it, it's such a beautiful, I don't know, I couldn't be happier.
The song's success rewrote the record books, setting a new longevity record on the Billboard Hot 100 and enjoying an extended run in the top 10. Award shows and late-night stages followed, and music outlets hailed TeddySwims as pop's breakout star, proof that a deeply personal anthem can resonate across the globe. Alongside its chart success, TeddySwims' career collected a roster of honors. In November 2024, he won Best International Artist at the Lost 40 Music Awards Santander. By May 2025, BMI recognized Lose Control with its Pop Song of the Year award presented at Radio City Music Hall. Soon after, iHeartRadio named him Best New Pop Artist, celebrating his emergence on mainstream airwaves. Award shows featured his performances, and nominations followed from 4 American Music Award nods to a Grammy nomination for Best New Artist and multiple MTV Video Music Award considerations. Each nomination and win drove home the industry's embrace of his authentic storytelling and crossover appeal. Those distinctions affirmed a journey that stretched from homemade covers to the ranks of award-winning artists, resonating with fans and critics alike. Every milestone traces back to those morning hymns. Every harmony carries echoes of a second-hand setup. He took humble beginnings and turned it into a global voice, and his story reminds us how far heartfelt music can travel. His journey continues with each new release, each collaboration, and every stage that he steps onto. This is the heart behind TeddySwims.
Thank God I have this opportunity.